Over a year ago here at Computex, we featured Ambi Climate, who was seriously changing the game when it came to aircon, and not only just aircon, comfort. And they did this via a smart system, a control device that you set instead of having your aircon remote. And then you can control your whole aircon via your smartphone, whether it's iOS or it's Android. However, this year, they are innovating even more in that they are linking it up to Google Home and Amazon Alexa, as well as having it hooked up to Siri. So you can just voice activate whatever comfort profile you want. Now, the benefits of this, of course, power savings, but also comfort. So you don't have to worry about going out for a whole day's work and coming home, especially in a humid climate, and things are just really ridiculously hot where you are. However, that aside, we're going to go over to Julian now, who's going to tell us a little bit more about this device and how it's been innovating over the last couple of years and what it can do for you.
So one of the key concepts of Ambi Climate is that comfort is not just about temperature alone. I mean, nowadays with your remote control, that's pretty much all you can set. But actually, there are many other factors that affect human comfort, like humidity or sunlight coming in the room, changing weather outside, things like that. And it's not really just a single factor, or it's not just these factors in isolation that are important. It's the combination of these factors. As a brief example, like we know for many of our users, like in Hong Kong, if we take just two, like temperature and humidity, many of our users are comfortable at 25 degrees Celsius and about 70% humidity, but if you increase that humidity to say 80%, it's going to start feeling a bit stuffy, or if you drop it to like 50%, some people are going to start feeling cold, all at the same 25 degrees. So the key concept of Ambi Climate is that we use AI to kind of monitor and track all of these factors together, and then more in a holistic way sort of control your air conditioner to get you comfortable. So another new feature that we have introduced is the multi-user comfort, which is something that it's one of the most requested features for us, because after all, who lives in isolation, right? So, when you, through this screen here, you can indicate who is in the room, and the system will auto-balance your comfort. And you can also visualize what that looks like. So let's say, if we start off with, let's say, this one particular user here, that user would be feeling a bit warm, and as you check in other users, you can actually see, how their comfort level on average for, all the people in the room would change. And you can, check in people not just through this interface, but also by each user giving feedback through their account. So if you also have like a Google Home speaker, Google Home has a voice match. So that means that, it will actually recognize who is in the room, and then by them giving them feedback, it will also automatically check them into the room as well. So, key goal here is to get like everyone in your family, or even if it's in your workplace, your colleagues, getting everyone comfortable. So as part of this new feature, we also help you visualize how the comfort profiles of different users vary. So in this case, you can see that for this user, their comfort profile, which is in the sort of green teal sort of color, that is quite different from the average profile, which is the gray color in the background.
So there it is for Ambi Climate, and thank you for your time, Julian. It was really good learning about the new updates and improvements. But if you guys want Ambi Climate in your home today and want to connect it to your smartphone, then it's actually available already on Amazon.com. And if you're in Australia or other parts of the world, then Amazon.com will ship this item internationally, so you don't have to worry about not having to go through distribution chains in Australia. But I am told that they will roll it out to other distribution chains, because already in places like Japan, they are rolling it out in big camera, and obviously in places like Japan where humidity is a problem, something like Ambi Climate, where it saves the power and gets the right temperatures, is so important, especially for Japanese businesses. But in the case of me and doing technology, it's very important to keep humidity down when I'm doing my temperature tests for you guys. That's one thing we don't talk about here at Tech S City a whole lot, is that you can have 25 degrees, but if humidity is really high, that's going to be a hot 25 degrees. If humidity is low, then it's going to be a cool 25 degrees. But with that aside, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, then be sure to hit that like button, and I'll catch you in another tech video very soon. But also a big thanks to Julian and Ambi Climate for having us here today, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out for now. Bye.